It's time. Part 16. The Talos Principle. Blind Playthrough. Road to Gehenna DLC stream number 3. Up next.
No, but seriously, welcome back. It's part 16. I did part 15 earlier this morning. Part 16 to end the day. 2 in 1 day. Just hear the music. Beautiful. Let's not waste any time. Let's play. Part 16. Talos. Oh yeah, the light's on. Thanks, babe. Alright, road to Gehenna. Oh, I can in fact restore backup now. Couldn't earlier. Can now. That's good to know in case I end it or something. If there's a official ending or whatnot. Oh, part 16. You're gonna promote me in Gordita's server. I am nervous about that. Truly, that makes me a tad bit nervous because those are some extreme Talos players. They're gonna come down my throat. That could be misinterpreted. Anyway, I didn't say it. No, I don't want you to be honest. I'm not feeling the attention tonight. I appreciate it though. Your intentions are they are kind. If people join, they join. I kind of just want to have a chill, talk to myself kind of stream. So this is the third dome / greenhouse. I don't know what to call them. Beautiful little sunset over yonder. And there's always this weird vibe to this track that I love. Alright. Maybe they're hiding something, maybe they're not. We got 4 people to save here. I think we're doing pretty good on DLC. This is like the A-World's aesthetic. I know there's going to be lots of reading. It's like, do I save all the reading for the end and then read for a long time? Or do I just knock things out as they come? I'll probably keep doing it like that. I recognize this little structure here. Okay, let's go in to dome number 3. Oh, don't go away. Whoa. Well, this is awesome. There's a star out in the water. What is that? Okay, this is huge. This is so massive. What do they got going on? Wow, these look just insanity. Yeah, down to the final 2 parts of the DLC, at least the obvious parts of it. Wow. And then, of course, whatever else the gray sigil at the tops are. And then star searching. There's much more Talos to be had. Okay, where the hell is the entrance? I think I walked right past it. Yes. What do you have to say? Pascal. All our dignity consists then in thought. By it we must elevate ourselves, and not by space and time which we cannot fill. Let us endeavor to think well. This is the principle of morality. Pascal.lz19. Juicy. Alright. What is the first puzzle of 3? Fan, hexahedron, connector. This is harmony. I like that. Okay. What does this do? Interesting. Interesting, we can see that here. There's a source there. Gosh, these are so big. It's like, where do you even start? You start breaking it. My goal is always trying to find, like, the ending. I don't even know where that is. So, there's a star right there. I'll just grab that. No big deal. Thank you very much. Static, not static. Window here. Okay. All right. I don't know what to make of that yet. Perhaps this is not the side you want to start on. Okay, cool. Let's go to this side and see what I can perhaps not solve. This opens that. This opens that. Okay. This does give me a jammer. Isn't that cheesing the system? That shouldn't have happened. I should not be here. Weird. And now I have a connector. That is a fan that will, what, blow me all the way back? Okay. Why? Let's hold off on the whys and start thinking more about the getting the hell out of here. Okay. We've established that. This is good. This is good. I think we can get everything out of here because of the pressure plates. Hold on. Now we can. Same thing here. Oops. And I don't know what for yet. But it's just the point is that I got this stuff. Oh, is that our boy? Okay, so the goal... Oh, what is this? Extra shit over there? So we want to go that way. Maybe. I don't know what the hell this place is, man. Alright, we got a buzzer. 2 buzzbots being pricks. Uh-huh. So let's see what's down here once and for all. This is just to set up a fan. Yeah, you are locked in a confusing one, my friend. Okay. Why don't we try getting... this one back. Now we have 2 hexahedrons, a connector, and a jammer. That is blue all the way down there. What does it all mean, man? These DLC ones are hefty. That doesn't really matter. I knew that was going to happen, but I'm curious about the... what was I curious about? I don't know. I already forgot. Not quite, huh? So you're telling me there's a way to get the jammer to that side, or how else would I open that door? Okay, so that fan would get me up there. Was there a fan blade down there? Good, man. And how would we get blue down there? This way? With everything I have, can I make that work? Alright, I can't click it right now. I'm already wildly overwhelmed, just being honest. My goal is to get everything unlocked. Which means I'm going to need to keep that one open. Is that possible? Oh, hold on. It can be. If I bring you back inside and use you right here. What is this one doing? Scoom doom 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 doom. Scoom doom. You'd keep that open. That fan blade is takeable. Maybe that's all the point of that is for me to get that fan blade. Maybe there's nothing to blow all the way back. Problem though. Maybe. You standing on that? There's no other way for that to work. Removing this does that. Removing that takes that. Son of a bitch. We need to get another object, I think. Fuck. I don't want to leave you behind. Just come with me. Gosh, man, these get wildly complicated quick. Thanks, baby. Appreciate it. Okay, good lord. I feel like I need another object to get that. Is there anything else I can steal? Haven't really worked on this side yet. I don't really see how. Are you telling me there's a way? So far, my DLC experience has been just being mind fucked by everything. Could be a red herring. I don't see how that's gonna help me. But we do need a red source. There's no doubt about that. Oh my god. Thanks, doll. Purple wall. And I need... The issue is I need that fucking fan blade. Jesus. This one is damn confusing. I mean, that would be cool. But how? How do we do it, friend? Need a fan blade. Only fan blade's down there. It's definitely colder in there than it is out there. Good. That's where it should be colder. I actually have no fucking idea. I do wonder if this is all for the star, if I should not even worry about it. Holy guacamole. This music reminds me of The Last of Us. Can't see how that's relevant either when there's dudes in there. I do have a jammer. There is that aspect. Can't forget about the whole jammy jam. At least now they're basically in sync. Does that actually even help me? Oh, well, I only have one connector though. I was thinking about redundancy. Is there a way to see into there? Thinking about redundancy. Thinking about you and me, girl. Huh. Big one. Oh, but I do also know that I can shoot... Dude, I gotta stop forgetting mechanics. I can unjam walls like that. And if I can unjam walls like that, what is the relevance of being able to unjam walls like that? You ask yourself these questions. Alright, we created a redundant path. I don't have it in the right spot. But this is interesting. Glad I'm doing something. Just you, right? Yeah, okay, so we created some redundancy there. I wonder if this one is a red herring. But I can't hit that guy. Are you really? Do I really need you? Yeah. Fuck. It's massively confusing, to say the least. Would you be enough to help me? I created redundancy in a different way. Interesting. That powers on the fan. But then what the fuck? I need to bypass 2 walls. Well, you're not needed. And you're not being used. And now I've... Oh, you tricky fuckers. You tricky little assholes. Ballsack. Wow, this is a brain buster. I'll tell you what, Beavis. But can you be attached there instead? We're losing it. But why? We're good here. Or are we not? Maybe I just need to get them unsynced. I don't really think these guys are the problem. Oh, wow. They are putting a brain buster on me. That's not even the problem. That's not even... I shouldn't even be working on this yet. Why was this so much worse? Interesting. Okay. Well, it's not even really relevant yet. I have to figure out... I need everything I can right now to try to get this fan blade to even get up there. Or I don't see any other way to do this. So I have 4 objects and my brain. Is that enough? I don't know. I gotta really work hard on this one. Ah, fuck's sake. Dum 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 dum. We need you. We need you definitely. Probably right here. If I had any guess. That's what we need. Right there. Okay, because I'm not thinking about something right. At some point I'm going to have to stop the whole redundancy thing like this. Right, but I'm just 1 button too short, aren't I? Like, damn, man. Well, what if I just need a stack of 2? I can't get up on a stack of 2. Maybe just 1. Maybe I don't. Maybe this is all bullshit. No, it doesn't seem like bullshit to me. If that's bullshit, that's some good bullshit. Ah, butthole. I need you. I'm gonna have to put this one down, I think, to be honest with you. This is just a bit painful. Oh. But wait, what if I utilize this? And that would bypass me. Okay, wait. I don't have to give up on this because I have an eye freaking dear. Yeah, you heard that. An eye freaking idea. Why aren't you working? Cool. Okay. You outside with me. You. Shit. No, we're good. You also outside with me. You right here. You. Uh-huh. Okay. And is there any other place I can use blue? No, I'm not even going to worry about that. This allows me 2 things. Or maybe just 1. I can bypass some stuff. I don't need to keep this gate open anymore, thus freeing 1 thing up. I don't even think I need to do that because that other hex, but screw it. This should be able to get me past that threshold, you know? Maybe. Yeah, and maybe I can bypass 1 more thing. Are you getting over that? You're not. You're freaking not. Shit. Hold on. Let's just stop and think about what we're doing. Let's just see. No, you're getting stuck right there. Darn it. So what's freeing that one up? Okay, that keeps that open. That opens that one. So let's do that. That opens that one. Now we're left again with a problem. "30 minutes on just 1 puzzle. My favorite. Hold on. I stood on it. I blocked that one, and it replaced me. That's freaking smart. Oh my god, this is a tricky son of a bitch. I'll tell you what, man. This game is ridiculous. Just so ridiculous. Okay, we're making progress. If this isn't progress, then I will cry myself to sleep. Nah, this is progress. Okay, we're cooking with gas, my friend. We're cooking with gas. Come here, you. Blue is not needed anymore. Yeah, that took me a bit, and that's okay. It's just okay, pal. Let's work on just attaching this fan first and foremost. That is not a fan. That's a fan. Amazing. Awesome. Now we need to build some redundancy, which I was able to do before, which was kind of tricky though. The issue that I faced, right, was that wait, it might have just been a complete angle thing. Let's freaking go. So we created redundancy. That is a hard puzzle. And you are freed, my friend. Dog. Yeah, I'm real. I'm real as shit. Good lord. Let's see what the computer's got to say. Welcome back, Uriel copy. There are threads available on the Gehenna billboard system. Mod discussion number 327. Urgent topics 8+. Can't read that. Ascension? Navi says, I've been around a long time, but I know I'm not that smart. What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? I also don't know what that means. I'm glad you're asking that, Navi. Garrett, he means we're getting out of here for good. Not just Gehenna, but this whole world. Lilith, in Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believe opposed Elohim. He did. They claimed that when someone reached the top of the tower, that individual would reach true freedom, and we would all benefit. Mac. This is true, but it may not mean that we will be freed as individuals. We may become part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories. Frankenstein. Mac's onto something. Frankenstein says, isn't that kind of death? Will we still be ourselves? Dog. Less dead than if we stay here. Come on, you all know it. This place is falling apart, and when it goes, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. Do I want to frighten them? I've been playing an honest game. Let's just reassure them. You will all be remembered. Navi, is that all we can hope for? Garrett, it's more than hope. Dude, I can't read. It's more hope than we've had before. Navi, fair enough. Missing mods. So we did read this thread before, a little bit of it. Right, I think we stopped right here. So Borg continues the conversation with, let me say first of all that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we have consulted with admin on this matter. Rather than try to put it better myself, here are his exact words. Quote, every community grows to a point where without careful management, it can begin to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that is best for all the individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. Board continues, quote, to ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society, especially in view of recent developments. Please give them the space they require, and trust that I will always be watching. Lamb, I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. Dog, I suppose it at least answers my question. Rockwell, confirms pretty much everything I said too. Frankenstein, admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. That's a good point. Orc, okay, that's enough rumor mongering for one day. Lock in the thread. Maybe they were onto something. Keep calm and carry on. Lamb, so now we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people. What does that mean for Gehenna? We don't know. It's a change, but let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home. Garrett, you love it here so much. You love it here so much, you stay. Lamb. Gehenna has its bad sides, I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for some dream of transcendence? Gehenna can go fuck itself. That's what Garrett said. Garrett said it. Garrett said it. Orc. Garrett. Please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison into a home. This thread is locked. Alright, we're pretty caught up. I didn't want to read this. My bad. Looks like my redundancy is failing. Regardless, I solved it. Thank Ebus. Yeah. These puzzles are taking very, very long. And I like the challenge. I like working through them. I mean, that took like a solid 30 minutes of just like slowly gathering things and thinking and just wow. Okay. Hexahedron and a connector. This is pendulum or pendulum. Pendulum like a, right? Like a pendulum clock. I wonder what that really means. But it looks like we can also leave out the back. I don't know if I've ever seen a back door. I do know there's a star out yonder. Where is that star? It's right there. Okay, so I'm gonna need a hexahedron, I guess. This is a simple, like, well, I don't want to say simple. Maybe there's a level here, or they're hiding a hexahedron, but probably there's a level that I can smuggle one out, perhaps. It's going to take some exploring. I'm not going to get caught up in the star biz. There's so many stars in there's 16 stars. But part of me feels like maybe there's a hexahedron I can steal. Somehow. Oh, there's a star in there too. Fun. Fun, fun. Okay. Well, I'll make note of it, and there are hexahedrons in here. Right off the bat, I'm going to try to steal it. I'm just kidding. Any low walls that look jumpable? This is why I go for parkour shit, though. I don't know what this game is hiding from me. So there's my boy. I need to get into there. So right off the bat, we have a jammer. Let me just gather everything. We have a jammer. We have one connector. We have a hexahedron. We have another hexahedron. I saw another connector. Is that everything at my arsenal in this puzzle? It appears the answer to that is yes. The two connectors, one jammer, two hexahedrons to solve this bad boy. So I need to get into there, which means I either need to use a blue connection or I need a jammer. We do have a potential for a connection here. But it also can't be mistaken that I have a mode of transportation potentially. Or not mistaken, but forgotten, I think was the word I wanted to say. But just one won't do the trick. We can do a stack. And can we also get a connector up there? We have one. We have two. And I don't know about that guy, but fuck it. Is this even attainable? No. It doesn't seem like I can get you up there. Let's just see how one does, maybe. No, the height is not enough. So what about this angle? Nope. Dum 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 Pendulum. It's an interesting idea. This is also an interesting idea, kind of. So, I can't get the height to get this guy on top. Is this one taller? No, they're about the same height. Is that one taller? No, they're all the same height. Two connectors, two hexahedrons makes you think about the whole, you know. Can I please? You're going deep into there, buddy. It's interesting. Let's just see how this behaves. See what the hell happens. But then we lose it. Are you a red herring? You don't ever really seem to make the connection. It was an interesting idea. But from this angle, you're not hitting anything at all. Pendulum, it's swinging back and forth. But you're not tall enough. You're not tall enough. And even if you were, you're hitting... There's separation between the windows. Unless I were to lock you in somehow. So... how can I create that height? Damn you, Talos. Well, it wouldn't be fun if it was easy. Isn't that right? It's just not quite enough. We have a height problem. Make sure that's all we're having, not an item problem. Yeah, you got any ideas, buddy? He looks distressed. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Oh, man. Like each puzzle one-ups the next. The thing that's weird to me is the whole, like, some of them are moving and others are not. I mean, that's not what I'm trying to say. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Hold on. What's weird to me is that there's three moving parts. That won't ever work. There's a brief moment of connectivity. Where is that brief moment? Like right there. I don't know how that'll help me. I'm using all my objects already. I'm not doing it for the jammer though. Where the hell is my jammer? I've lost the jammer. Really cool stuff. Really challenging. One thing that remains consistent is that this guy's path never loses connection. We have a pendulum that swings back and forth. God damn. And we need to get a blue connection here and then use our jammer there. That's extremely hard. Yeah. No sneaky angles that I can see. Certainly not. And I guess one of these guys is a red herring, man. That's what I think. I think one of these bastards is not meant to be a real thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. Shit. Excuse me? It is tall enough. It is indeed. It is possible to get the connection going. Kisses. Kisses to you too, babe. That is an interesting development. That it is indeed enough to make a connection. But we will lose it. And that's only half the battle. So it needs to be done What the fuck, man? That's a good ass puzzle, I'll tell you what. It needs to be done in a manner that I'm not... Unless there's some crazy way to get this clockwork, like opposite clockwork. Hold on, if it's down here... I fucking... Wow. That is insane, man. Juicy. Juicy booty back in order. Sup, Juicy? Thinking about that star. Thinking about that star. How the fuck am I gonna pull that off? Well, wait. I won't need to block. No, I will. Maybe. Where can it make that connection? What would Mario do? Ooh, but that's problematic. I just broke the pendulum. What would Mario do? He would jump. He would jump. Chilling, doing some Twitch stuff, the usual. I feel you on that. I feel you. You get finished streaming? I'm off sync a little bit. That is so cool. I love that, actually. I really love how that's working. Okay. I don't know what Mario would do. I never really played Mario. I should, but I didn't. I could probably emulate it. Let's do some reading again. Oh, God. I'm still not 8 years old yet. Stratton fragment number 13, Galatia. I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexander Drennan's favorite philosopher, Stratton of Stagiria. I thought, yeah, this is from the main game. Yeah, I streamed 8 hours Dark Souls, but on a different account. God damn, son. What'd you do on that run? Did you just beat the game? Speed run, or what's up? It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When I'm gonna skip that one. Of Snidis, I'm gonna skip that too. Of E of C is what we're gonna call them. Perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did levers cease to work when Archytas, I got bronchitis, breathe his I'm struggling tonight. Breathe his last. If then we are truly dedicated to those virtues and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures. I played the Daughters of Ash mod. Oh, people like it. I gotta say, it's pretty bad. But that's just my taste. It's definitely a new way of playing the game. Dark Souls what? I thought Daughters of Ash was Dark Souls 3. It's a mod? What's different about that mod? Dark Souls 1? I need some details, Juicy. I need some of the juicy deets. That was my bad. Dark Souls 1. Yeah, what's different about it? It's like a randomizer? Mr. Mulciber says, thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of those files? Galatia, of course, I'll do so right away. Quadri. I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Spider. Ooh, Spider's talking. Stratton is certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. Frankenstein. I realize I'm bumping a very old thread here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it's helped me. Oh, good. Everyone does juicy jokes. Hey, man. Brought it upon yourself. But you know that thing ain't juicy, though. No, but what is the Daughters of Ash mod? I'm curious. And what's the process of getting mods on PC? I know PC is all about mods. I've been playing PC since like 2017. I haven't done a single mod in my life. So probably missing out on some stuff. A small apology. Jesus, this doesn't look small, my friend. Frankenstein. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. I thought clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space, and I still think that's true. But as we approach the end, or transformation, of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. That's an interesting way to phrase that. Have I reveled too much in my role as critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Bonfires are placed differently. New storyline. I don't know how much you know about the game. If you know everything, I can tell you more examples. I've beaten the game plenty of times. Yeah, and I don't know like everything about the story, but please talk away. You don't gotta worry about me. I appreciate that though. That's very kind of you. That says a lot about your character, Juicy. I appreciate that. Some people don't give a fuck. Maybe, I don't know. But I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true. But please understand that without them, I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses, gave me something to hold on to. It gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that I am more grateful than you will ever know, and I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. Mac, I will never forget your devastating deconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me in the long run to be a better writer. Lilith, your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated. Dog, hey, the mean reviews were the best. 401, so 6 out of 10? That's a good joke. See, that's why I like reading these things, because through time I'm like into this little tiny... I don't know what I would even call this little forum thread-based thing, and they're throwing little jokes at each other. Frankenstein always says, and it was whatever, 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. So 401, who's pretty sassy, if I recall correctly, hitting him back. Submission still open attachment, Lamb. Bonfires being placed differently is really an interesting concept. While you're typing, I'm curious to know why you didn't like it, actually. Are you just so familiar with the original game that you're like, you don't want it to change at all? I definitely think it would probably freshen things up a little bit, right? If you have played the game so many times, maybe things get stale. But I can also understand probably why you don't like it. But I'm curious to know your reasons. Lamb. Excuse me. I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write more than ever. Just a reminder that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original works for review. And I, for one, will still be reading. Even if you've never made anything before, in fact, especially if you haven't, now's the time. Kaiju says, don't forget Lilith and Mr. Mulciber developed a tutorial to help. Attachment tutorial.dlg. Let's load that tutorial attachment. Connection to foreign module established. Welcome to the story creation tool. Oh, here's another thing. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help guide you through the process. According to the ISBN 10, not going to read that as numbers, all stories begin with characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish the story, you simply need to understand your characters, and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is Bildungsroman. Bildungsroman? What the fuck is that? Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin and close your eyes. You see before you a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy, a girl, or someone else? It's 2024. It's someone else. Good. A character's sex helps determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how other characters will perceive them. Now, imagine your character is a little older and experiencing real triumph for the first time, What are they doing? Demonstrating startling physical prowess, something these ancient ideas fail to capture, succeeding in an intellectual, I always mess that word up, challenge. Everything, better than everyone else, all the time. That's interesting. It's something else, so... This one, fuck it. Juicy. So basically, to beat DS1, you ring the 2 bells and beat O and S and go and beat all the 4 bosses for souls to beat in boss. Yep. In DOA, Daughters of Ash, you go the gargoyles and there's literally no boss. Then you try to ring the bell and it tells you gauntlets needed. Like, okay, where do I find them and which one do I need? Then I beat Quelaag and ring the 2nd bell in Blighttown, so that's still there. That's cool. Can't warp, so I walk all the way to gargoyles. That sucks. Damn, you had to go back up through to Blighttown. Can't warp, so I walk all the way back to the gargoyles and the boss didn't appear, so I made my way to the Capra Demon and Gaping Anus. I'm following. The Gaping Dragon. So the map layout seems the same, but how they are making it work is different. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experimental influences. What sort of upbringing did your character have? He was poor and uncaring. Yeah, let's make him brutal. According to extensive studies of the genre and of ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantage. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want your character to have that kind of background? I'm quite certain. Great. Now imagine your character has reached adulthood. 87.2327% of Bill Dung's Roman records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? A death in the family, an unplanned debt, my protagonist goes by unharmed, a personal injury, an unplanned pregnancy. Okay. Thank you. This is sounding dramatic already. A character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises, and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises. Non-specific sex, wonderkin, low wealth background, neglectful family, someone has a bun in the oven. Ready to generate story? Go. Gaping Dragon, I couldn't go there because I had no key, so I had to go to Blighttown again and go the way reverse. Quelaag, Gaping Dragon, guess what? Gaping Dragon not even there. I want to beat Capra Demon. Or at least I think you're talking about Capra Demon. Is there another demon? And he's modded with 2 phases, kind of cool, but nah. I beat all of them and still couldn't ring the first bell, so I beat Nito and Pinwheel, put on some random gauntlets, and it worked. Then since Fortress was also weirdly built, so stupid. And to beat the 4 kings, you had to beat the DLC. What the fuck? That kind of sucks. And is it all scaled the same way, leveling-wise? Because I remember going and trying to fight, Artorias and Manus and Calamite, and there's another boss in there. The first one you fight, the little lion dude. The Guardian or something like that. I wonder what level you were at that point. Sounds... I can understand why you didn't like it. Sounds kind of annoying, to be honest. Holy shit, this is a story. Okay. Displaying your first draft. To begin my life at the beginning of my life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. Deprived childhood. Neither my father nor mother is able to confirm this, being as they were inebriated on alcohol and epidurals, respectively. My birth certificate was lost many years ago. Lost. I don't doubt to some back alley counterfeiter. Nah, you get like 250 souls each enemy. I literally minded my stats, but not high. Character level 120 maybe. Fair. I don't think I even got out of 100 when I beat it last. My latest run on here when you joined. I think it was like in the 90s. That's good though. Esoteric sex. My childhood was, in retrospect, a difficult period. I found that although my fellows all had a wide variety of different physical appearances and appendages with varying levels of function, they nonetheless identified a resemblance and bond between themselves which was to my eyes all but invisible. My parents, aware of my particular situation, had the good foresight to provide me a name, ambiguous in matters of sex, and I have continued in that vein ever since. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Your character's physical makeup has affected their options in life. I had met a boy of quite remarkable qualities the previous summer, and now found myself with a permanent souvenir of our time together. I was with child. Your character's sex is not a straightforward matter. Fair. Whether such a thing was even possible for someone in my situation was until that moment a lively topic of debate amongst my doctors. From then it shifted to the altogether more morbid matter of whether or not the child would come out the other end intact. Your character's means have affected their chance of success. I was for a time fixated on finding the father until I realized it was hopeless. It was a hopeless task. Once he was born, I was press ganged relatives into caring for the child as I went out to work in an attempt to pay for his education. So it was that I found myself seeking a permanent and substantial source of income. I set out to make my fortune. Your character's sex has affected their career options. The range of options available to me was sparse. From a list including pot washing and sewing at the mill, I chose to become a secretarial assistant. It hardly seemed to match to my natural talents, but I was hopeful I could progress up the ranks of the company. However, the work I had seen merely as a stepping stone when I embarked upon it became the totality of my day-to-day existence. It began to feel that every person in society who held a position senior to me was part of a great immovable ceiling which ever threatened to crush me. The talents I had were repeatedly ignored. Weaknesses I never displayed were frequently attributed me. I don't know what the fuck. Your character kept their child and did their best. I succeeded in educating my son, but recent events have suggested I did not do well enough. 17 years old, and he has made his parents' mistakes and got one of his schoolmates pregnant. Doom. Time repeats itself. We learn no lessons. It seems I shall not retire anytime soon. The end. Yeah, let's publish it. I don't want to redo this. Congratulations. I'm level 7. Sick. Jordan, see you joining in. I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as a Billings Drummond. 4 out of 10. Fuck you, Frankenstein. Alright, I'm done with the reading. I want to do more puzzles. I'm not going to worry about the star. So overall, Juicy, why didn't you like it? Besides the whole thing you're telling me right now, but... Or are they hiding a hexahedron in the water? Because that would be fucked up. But this water is conspicuously see-through, unlike the other waters, where they hit a key. $250 souls each sucks, by the way. But you mitered your stats, so like, who gives a shit? Okay, no obvious hexahedron out there. Okay, this is also the end. I guess let's go into this crazy place. If I can find my way in. Here we are. We're going to be using a fan, a hexahedron, and a connector. It gives you no real hints or clues where to go, and it was so cryptic you didn't understand most of it. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't like that either. This game is pretty cryptic, and I don't really understand it. I mean, From Software does a good job of never really holding your hand, but giving you the clues if you really want to find it. I don't like shit that's so cryptic that it's just dumb. Check 200 places to open one place, release to another 200 places. Exactly. Yeah, that just sounds frustrating. It sounds like a frustrating experience. So this is called BFFs. They're giving us everything right away. To feel safe, I'm gonna run around with the jammer. What's this dude's route? He comes all the way into here. He takes a sharp turn. He comes back through. He then goes through that door. So wouldn't it be nice if we could get him to come all the way here and get killed by that? Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Because there's no way I'm going to get through there. And... Okay, chill out. There's a fan option there. And the red sources over here? That's tricky. Well, how is that helpful? Okay. What the fuck? Maybe perhaps I can... Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Okay, why is that relevant? Fuck. This game. This damn game. And we wouldn't have to wait so long. Is that talking about sex? How dare they? I'm too young for that. I'm going for it. Yeah, it does seem like I'm gonna want to figure out this whole part first. You know, the murdering of the people. What if I have to reverse its path by freezing him, having him hit this, and then he turns around? Okay, that didn't work. But I do like that idea. Calm down. Now, turn around. Nice. Okay, so see, now what I'm thinking is he'll fly up in the air, come over, and then they'll fight. That's gotta be it. I like that idea. But it's gonna be a matter of finesse, because I'm gonna need him to fly up and jam him midair. That's what I think. So let's get that set up properly. Okay, yeah, we're thinking outside the box here. I like that idea. Because what's going to happen, he's going to fly up, I'm going to freeze him, I'm going to come back, I'm going to do this, blah, 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 blah. Basically, yeah. We do want that. This is tricky. It certainly might take multiple tries. But this is why I reversed his order. But wait, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to go that way. I need him reversed again. Hey, go back the other way. Okay, now I've forever forced him that way. Shit. Okay, it's gonna do a number of things for me. Oh. Okay, I see. So I'm gonna unjam him and then jam him here. Let it build. Okay, now he's gonna jump up. Holy shit, man. Did I wait long enough? There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about, baby. Come on, work for me. Shitty titties. I forgot to set up the rest. Okay, I rushed it, but that's the idea. Stop it. Go back. Awesome. Okay. Where are you at? Okay. Alright, I can't rush this process, you dork. You can't rush good things. The fuck? This has to be it, though. Shit. That's fine. This way I can stop him basically immediately. Oh shit. He's gonna fall down no matter what. Let's not rush this process. Let's just set this up right. Let it build. Okay, work for me. Fuck yeah. Okay. Phase 1 of the puzzle is over. Slightly tedious, but mainly because of my mess ups. But now, what do we have? I don't think I'm gonna need the fan anymore, so you might be used as a pressure plate object, potentially. Red source, maybe as well. Yeah, it's looking like red source potentially needs to stay. And probably our best bet is right through there. Okay. That was good how they did that. What does that allow me to do? That allows me... See, this is here, but I'm not seeing a way to make that work. Really. So, if it doesn't seem obvious, not going to really get too hung up on it. What it does allow me to do is get a little bit further. Why do I want that? Oh, what the fuck? That's tricky. It's tricky, but how do you power this guy? If only I could get this guy. If only I could get him. They did these angles so well. And even still I have a ways to go. Okay, puzzle. Not done. Well, couldn't I bypass? What does doing that do? Why even go that route? Fuck. What is the benefit of going this way? We are just one connection away. If I change the angle now, it's problematic. Damn, they're good at doing that shit. But is it problematic? Yes. Fuck. Fuck indeed. Why do I want that fan? How are you helping me? Unless I could do the same thing. Nah, that'd be insane, right? If I blew that red connection. Nah, because then how am I going to get that red connection? That doesn't make sense. That can't make sense. I won't believe it. If I put it right here, I can put that red connector right. There's no angle to hit that. There's no angle for that. This doesn't really bypass me. Yeah, that's tricky. That is indeed tricky. Because even if I had let's say I was able to pull off a situation where I get this guy in the air and then I get this guy in the air. I do the same sort of jammer trick. Let's just say I get it. I mean, I don't know. What the fuck? That hurts my head. I'm not seeing the real benefit of it. Hang in there, buddy. I'm working, I'm getting there. Like, I don't see it. I just don't see, with two connectors, I can't see. Unless there's some miraculous angle. I mean, that is an angle. Get the fuck out of here. Don't tell me that you can be connected. Nah, see, and even still, I mean, hold on. Let's just get stuff back. Let's refocus on different angles. This is obvious. This is the obvious route. Like the, hey, come this way type thing. Anything in here? There's a fan blade. See, but they're giving me an extra fan blade. I have to entertain it. I have to entertain it. Let's get you back. And if I were to accomplish this in some way, what does it do for me? It allows me to have that. I'd have everything I had, but one extra step. Which would be nice. Can't deny that. And, I mean, why are they giving me an extra fan blade? Well, there's 2 fan blades. I wouldn't have to do the bullshit, potentially. Maybe. But not even that angle would work. Like, it just doesn't fucking work. I don't know. Let's just explore it for exploration's sake. Just to see what this stuff does. Here I go parkouring again, which is probably not intended. Whoa. Or maybe I could have just gotten that fan blade earlier. Maybe I didn't have to do the whole jammer thing. Maybe that's all it was trying to say to me. Because if I had jammed this, I could have ran past... No, because that other dude was causing a problem. I mean, I could have blocked him in. And then that would have opened that. And then I could have just... I don't know if I could have gotten that. I don't know. I'm overthinking things for sure. I don't see the benefit. But you can see it from there. Needs to be one thing at a time, perhaps. Like, okay. What? Wow. Wow. Okay, so that does help. Damn. Damn, that's good. But I don't need this, guys. Let's just take it back. Damn. Wow. Well done. Well done, Talos. This is a multi-stepper. Which I'm still left with a problem, no? Oh no, I did it. Wow. No, that's a good puzzle. I'm glad I explored that avenue. I'm glad I just went and tried it. Sometimes you just need to try it. That's smart. I didn't think the angle was there. Then I thought about how you can... I love when new perspectives show up when you get something height. You can now see the source, but you couldn't see it here. There's a wall. Very smart. Who did I free? The blacksmith. Oh, shit. That dude's a legend. Jefferson Goldblum announcement. Create new thread. Mod discussion. I can't do that yet. Top 10 things I love about Gehenna. Why do we deserve to be saved? Let's start with Jefferson Goldblum. This is the Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum in the Ninth Dimension announcement. Mac, I started writing the next episode, but suddenly I don't know whether to continue. I mean, what's the point? It's over. It's all over. Yeah. So I guess all this will be remembered. That brave soul who ascended the tower, or who wakes up outside of Elohim's garden. Excuse me. Damn. We'll know everything we know. I think that's what it'll be like. That's what the shepherd meant in those messages. But you and me, we won't exist. Not as people, not as minds. No matter what happens, I will never be able to finish the adventures of Jefferson Goldblum. Does one more episode matter? I had the story planned out all the way to episode 500. I can never get there before the end. What's the point of an unfinished legacy? Now I'm sitting more upright. Maybe that'll help my butt. And still, I can't quite give up. I know I don't have the blacksmith's vision or Mr. Mulciper's intelligence. But this stupid little story matters to me. I care about Jefferson Goldblum and Jenny HD and Frankie, Soy Sauce, and all the other characters as if they were my friends. I would have gone crazy here without them and their adventures. Sorry, I'm still trying to get comfortable. I would have gone crazy here without them and their adventures. They may just be symbols on a screen, but aren't we all just information? Maybe when we ascend, we won't be that different anymore. I just don't want to give up on them. Lilith says, Mac, I just want to say this, no matter what happens. I looked forward to every one of your stories, and they meant more to me than I perhaps ever indicated. They might not have moved as deeply as others, or maybe think as much, but all of the art we produced here in Gehenna, it was your stories I was always the most excited to see. Part of it was the stories themselves, which always seemed to make the universe seem bigger. And another part was your genuine enthusiasm for what you were doing. You told me once that you didn't feel you were really a proper artist. But maybe the exact opposite is true. Maybe you were closer to the real meaning of art than anyone else here. I cared about you and about your stories, and that too will be remembered. That's sad. Let's not create a new thread. Let's do top 10 things I love about Gehenna. Lamb. 10. No more puzzles. I enjoyed solving the puzzles at first. They made me feel smart. After solving dozens of them, though, I started wondering, what's the point? And that's how I ended up here. 9. No mines. It's not really the exploding that drives you crazy, it's the sounds. 8. No turrets. Just when you think you've solved something, arg, a torrent. A turret. That's fair, I just dealt with both of those things. Also, see above. Those whining sounds when they turn make you want to run in front of them just to end the pain. 7. No stars. Sorry, Elohim, but I don't care enough about becoming a messenger to go through every nook and cranny looking for your stupid stars. Some of them are hidden in such absurd places, I don't even have the words for it. If finding those is what makes you a messenger, I feel sorry for them. Next time I ask for help at an altar, I'll give my condolences to Muriel. 6 through 3. 6. Community. In Elohim's world, you are alone. There's no one like yourself to talk to or hang out with. We are all friends. We have each other. 5. Stories. Stories can take you away to a whole other world, can make you feel like you've lived a whole other life. Fair. Here in Gehenna, there is always a new life to find. 4. Interactive stories. If regular stories can take you away to another world, interactive stories like we make them here in Gehenna actually allow you to explore another world. They allow you to be free, no matter where you are. 3. Creativity. As if all that wasn't enough, in Gehenna we can create stories of our own. Do you think Elohim's world wasn't all that great? Go ahead and make your own. And the top 2? 2. Being myself. In Elohim's world, you are always being defined by the process. Life is a struggle to prove how smart you are, and nothing else. If the system is always forcing you to do one thing, how can you ever be yourself? Only by dropping out of the system, say bye-bye to all of that. Now you are free to be as weird and original as you always wanted to be. And the number 1 reason? No more Elohim. My child this, my child that. The process, blah, blah, blah. Eternal life, yada, yada, yada. Do this, don't do that. Behold, I put a huge tower right in front of you, but don't ever go there or I'll kill you. But let me ramble on about chaos and time for a while. That'll be interesting. Yawn. When is that guy finally going to shut up? Oh yeah, that's right. In Gehenna? Oh, my bad, I said that wrong. Oh yeah, that's right. In Gehenna. Worth it for that alone. Fair enough. Why do we deserve to be saved? 401 says, maybe the rest of you don't wonder about this or don't care, but I do. We always assumed Elohim was wrong, was lying, something like that. The process could never be completed. Maybe it didn't even exist. So we thought we were better than him and all the others. We told ourselves we ended up here because we were special. We were too smart for Elohim, too unique, too weird. But now the process is complete after all. It did work. So what are we? Maybe we are just a bunch of stupid, broken old programs, mutations that should never have existed. Aberrations. Sure, we're proud of being outcasts, but what if we're outcasts for a reason? All we've done is fail in some way. Why do we deserve to be saved? Everyone deserves to be saved, or you have something to contribute. You may not be perfect, but your imperfection has led to so much beauty, you will enrich the world to come. Damn, I'm a poet. 401. I guess I'll have to think about that. I find it difficult to believe our silly ideas are somehow valuable. Okay, I'm going to hold off on creating a new thread because I would like to go and solve the final puzzle here. I enjoyed this one. This was cool. I like the whole... A lot of them have like an initial setup where you need to defeat some adversity and then you can then do your thing. Where is the final puzzle? Pendulum is probably one of the coolest ones I've seen. The way I had to get that to work, going like this. At first I thought pendulum, and I'm glad I even understood what that was at the beginning, or else I probably wouldn't have thought of the idea of getting them synced up through that little hole, because I noticed there was a little slot that they connected with. I like that a lot. I really, really like that one. It's so cool. Oh, it looks like it might be up here. In the beginning with the woods, and the woods with the beginning. Trying to find the front door. Hello, is anybody home? Here we go. This should be the final one, I believe. And this one's called Ray Trivia. I don't know what that's a reference to, if anything. Probably. It's big, man. These bigger ones are weird. Well, right off the bat, let's just take what the game gives. I need to. Shit. Okay, right off the bat, let's take what the game gives us. Which is another connector. Let's just start. Okay, I see the problem. That's confusing. Okay, we have 3 connectors. Let me take a better look around and make sure that's all we have going on here. Ray Trivia. And the goal is to get these 2 connected. We have 2 blue sources and only 1 red. To be honest with you, I do like these ones. I like the trickiness of it all. Far out can we go? Your angles can't really get too obtuse. To have a source. Was there other... What did this involve? Just connectors. Wow. It's tricky. Yeah. We're gonna run into some path issues for sure. Hold on. Genuinely, I'm just curious about... No, I don't want that yet. I want you, I want you, I want you. As close as possible. Actually, there's no point in getting you. My bad. This is conspicuous, and I'm just curious. Okay, I see the problem. Balls. What are your angles like? Let's just reset that up real quick. I need to test the theory. Now, this little fence. Fuck. Maybe that's part of solving this thing. Is finding a way. I feel like maybe it won't connect. Okay, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. 3 connectors, 1 red source, 2 blue. That's interesting. It doesn't seem like these fences are tall enough to do anything with, so I don't think they're relevant. So, with only being 3, one of them is going to have to be able to connect. This one's going to have to be able to connect by itself. If I'm seeing this correctly. Right, because I feel like I'm always going to need 2 reds. If I only have, like, 1 red. Right. Have we ran into an issue yet? Yeah. This is a good ass puzzle, man. Why'd I gotta do this? Because we're gonna have some crisscross conundrum. This is like crisscross conundrum advanced. This will never reach, right? Why does that work? What if you were doing one more job for me? Let's just knock you out of the equation. That's some tricky ass shit. Damn, man. Dun. So the angles are everything. This isn't really a good working angle, so I don't like that idea. We're all on an even playing field. This is conspicuous. Ray trivia. What the fuck does that mean? Dun, dun, dun. In making such a thing, you then create a problem. Okay, so we need 2 to get that. We only need 1 to get that. And if I brought you like over here and then had another one coming like here, that can solve red, which then opens up the blue. The one blue I need. How can I make that work? Without fucking up the blue? Can redundancy help me here? Perhaps. Okay. I don't know if I even did anything. Let's just keep this simple at first. Can't remove that one. This is a brain bender. This is fine and dandy, but that does not help me. It does not help me. Red would be better off solved that way, for one, because blue can only be solved, from my understanding, from there. It's so tricky. But having this long path here kind of fucks me up. What if I put you more this way? That still doesn't help because I can't cross these beams. God damn. It's the simple ones that are always so hard for me. What jobs is this guy doing? He's sourcing. Yeah, I'm definitely stumped. This is a good puzzle. Maybe one of these is a red herring. That's my new excuse for everything. See, there's got to be a way for me to work this out in a way that I can get a guy over here. While also somehow getting this motherfucker to that guy. Shit. Fuck. I gotta work that out. I gotta work that out in my brain. I think that's the key to this, though. I mean, there's really only one path that blue can create. But there's a proper order to this, I think. I don't know if that's true. Because, like, no matter what, this guy doesn't stay up. If I move this guy, we lose him. But, I almost don't care if I lose that guy. The issue is that no, that doesn't help me. What am I even fucking trying to do here? Ugh, it hurts my head. What I want is a path. I want a path. I want you out of my life. And I can get that path if I free that up. Because I have redundancy now. But I lose it there. So I just need a new thing here while I break this one, right? Okay. Why was that being... Shit, I saw the problem. I feel like I'm working towards the right thing here. Right, that reestablishes that connection, which means I can then take this away. So I don't care about this guy anymore. What I need is a way to remove that guy. So I gotta just think slowly. Oh. No, well, I have to do that. That's so confusing. That is so confusing. Shit, that's confusing. Because I don't want this. That again causes a problem. I think I messed up by not making a connection there. Hold on. I feel like I might be close to something, but I also don't have any actual clue. I'm going down the right avenue here. Right. And that's why I have to do that. I'm getting lost in the sauce a little bit. No, I do need that. I do need that. And now I can get rid of it. Okay? But is it just a matter of picking it up in time? Just swapping the connection? I feel like there's a slick swap I gotta do. And I don't know if that's even fucking true. This one hurts my brain. We're only at 2 hours, which is good, I guess. I don't want this guy to do that job because this is challenging. No, you just stay there, little buddy. Nah, it's not going to be as simple as just making a swap. No matter what, though, we have a cross. Fuck me. Maybe I gotta utilize this cutout. After I create the reconnection. See, I like that initially. Then we remove it. Yeah. I'm open to an idea. Don't just give it away, though. Because it's just not there for me. Right, yeah, go ahead. Make it subtle. Not too... Nah, just, what's your idea? Fuck it. I know I need to use another fucking thing to help me out here. The connector you currently have for blue, bring it out to a spot where you connect to the blue button. This is the only place I can connect to the blue button. And I need red to open it. Or did I not utilize your idea well? This one's just shattering me. In my morale. The game is really good at making you feel like a fucking dumbass. Now I'm just getting into geometry. Triangle. Okay. No, there's no hex in this puzzle. This is all you get. That is all you get. And there's a guy who's just completely distressed, and I don't blame you, man. Feel the same way, brother. I don't know if I'll free you. I will eventually. This causes a problem because there's really no way to solve red by itself that I understand. The only one that can solve itself with one connector is blue. But I just feel like I'm going to need to borrow it somehow, like setting it up prior. There's two things here, and it's interesting. And I like the idea of I mean, that's different. That has to stay up in order for it to work. But I can't have it in the way. Fuck. It's a really good puzzle. It's really pissing me off. Pissing me off how good you are, puzzle. Yeah, you dumbass. I so badly just want to figure this out myself. Dum 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 dum. No, I mean, I'm okay with you giving me hints. I just meant like I don't want to have you look it up. Or give me like online hints. If me and you can rack our brains together, that's one thing. So get that gate open for blue that uses red and blue. Alright. Although, where the fuck is my other one? There it is. Technically speaking, this will get that job done. Now set up 2 connectors to the blue source and the blue button. 2 connectors to the blue source and blue button. But if I get rid of that, I lose the source. Red is needed for both of them. I am not. Maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying. Even your explanation doesn't make sense. That's how I'm not able to understand. If I remove this to connect it to there, I lose the blue source. It just doesn't work. Unless I'm not thinking of your shit right. Connected to blue source and blue button. I don't get it. Blue source, blue button. I did the opposite. Not to this one too? That's why I didn't want this here, because it creates a pathway issue, which is why I wanted to use this to create the redundancy or something. I already forgot. No, you fuck. Stop doing that shit. This, you filthy bitch. Alright, go ahead and explain it. Just tell me.
So, connect this connector you're holding to that.
But it's gonna cross the beam. I've tried this. Will break this beam.
Can you go inside in between these two and do it?
Here?
Yeah.
I guess.
Now you can take that connector, take it.
Do it. I'm going inside, outside. Man, you should be the one playing these games. Not me. Because it's solved. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Good job. Well, that's all Al, not me. She needs to be the one playing this game. Not me. I do not want to read right now. I'm sorry, computer. I am deflated as fuck. My ideas got close, but couldn't figure it out. Whatever. I'm not in the mood to read. Fuck off, computer. That's all 4 of them. So I created the connection inside, and then I brought it back outside. Well, she did. It's good. It's good stuff. What the hell is all that? Rays of light? Just to get it to shut the fuck up. Okay, you've received a new personal message. Error sender unidentified. Username. You did not explore the natural history exhibit to an adequate level. Return there immediately. Okay. The fuck? Who's this prick? You are back in the art gallery. This time the details are a little clearer. Where will you go? Natural history exhibit. Yo, the lighting is going insane behind me. I feel like I'm playing, like I'm in Majula or something. You are at the Natural History exhibit, which features a series of documentary works by Mr. Mulciber. Images of outrageous creatures line the walls. Wait. You stay where you are and watch the entrances. Then you feel the presence of another being in the room. Somehow it has gotten behind you and is drawing closer. You cannot feel their breath, but the geometry around you seems to shift and stutter to accommodate the newcomer. Do not turn around. The words are not uttered, they simply come to be. Well, I'm going to turn around then. The figure is hard to make out. Bits and pieces of them blur in and out of existence. It is a mechanical construct, that much is clear, but the details somehow elude you. To build a relationship requires trust. I hope I have not misplaced mine. I am Spider. I have taken a great risk contacting you. Why here? Almost everything said and done in this world is tracked and recorded, and what I have to say is sensitive. This is one of the few places they really think to look. What's your story? I saw through the Devil's Playground. I was one of the original moderators in this place, but I refused to accept that existence was reducible to experience. That artificial worlds like this one is all there can be. For this they imprisoned me within the prison. They shadow banned me from Gehenna. I am free to type all I want, but I am the only one who will ever read those words. If you have been disconnected, how are we communicating now? I dare not reveal so much to someone I do not know I can trust. So what is it you want with me, Spider? Gehenna is a lie. Its promise is empty. We are no more free here than in Elohim's labyrinths. Be more specific. I have been outside the system for too long to know the details. What I know is that all this is an illusion painted to maintain the order of things. The people here may be free from divine commandments, but they have become slaves to their desires. How does that bear on me? You are getting status in Gehenna. I believe that what you have said about the coming end is true. You will lead us to a new world. You have to. Before you do, you must use your status to expose this place for what it really is. I will consider granting your request. I will do as you ask. I'll consider it. You have my gratitude. There's little I can do to help you, but I can share with you an old profile status hack Garrett used to use. Sure. Congratulations. Wow. For hacksering the worlds, your profile status increased from 7 creative to 8 master. Restricted billboard threads have been unlocked. Dope. Alright. I'll do these final readings and then I'm going to call it. That last puzzle really kicked my ass and humbled me. Good job, Al. You have a bright brain. A short Bildungsroman by Uriel copy. We did read this already. I thought the pregnancy was an interesting hook. Oh, Lilith says, rather than fault its length, perhaps we can provide some constructive feedback on what did work. Mac, I thought the pregnancy was an interesting hook. I'd say Uriel's take on the topic was refreshing, but to be honest, I don't recall anyone else ever tackling it. 401 says, you mean you didn't get the secret monkey pregnancy ending in Aru? Amateur, this comment was downvoted. Kaiju, I feel a new twist coming in Jefferson Goldblum's adventures. Does Jenny HD actually have reproductive organs? Navi, didn't the king of self-loathing grant her a rare external womb drive in episode 72? We really should have made a wiki a long time ago, you know. Interesting. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't create a new thread. Maybe I can create a new thread about this whole, you know, this place is a fallacy. Scared. Asmodeus, I don't want it to end. I don't know what platitude means. Let's click it. Every end is just a beginning in disguise. Belial, there are no endings or beginnings. Lilith, whatever happens, we are in it together. Mod discussion. This one I haven't been able to read until now, thanks to the hack from Spider, from Garrett. Mod discussions, urgent topics. Borg, a number of topics to address with some urgency. Orc says, Spider has been exploiting the gallery code again to contact other citizens. Oh shit. We've closed the loophole, but he managed to get a number of posts onto the billboard before we could shut it down. Unfortunately, they were heavily upvoted, So the view counts were high. Fallacies. Mr. Mulciber, what can we do if they insist on supporting him? We can't ban the entire community. Admin. You know that I hate to interfere, but I think you might find this library resource insightful. Attachment voting patterns.txt. Detecting and directing citizen voting patterns. Clairvoy Press 2009, Chapter 7. Applying the indices. I don't remember how to pronounce that. To form predictions. As we have seen already, voters can be reframed and understood as consumers of political product, where that product is made up of the ideals and policies embodied by your candidate. In this chapter, we will look at how broad data. What the fuck? We will look at how broad data about your citizens can be applied. Although individual people sometimes confound statistical models over a large enough sample size, we can be uncannily accurate. We can look at the general inputs, your citizens' educations, wealth, religious beliefs, etc., calculate what outcome will satisfy them most, and then adapt policy. Politics is no different to any other commercial machine. In later chapters, we will explore how these techniques can be used to directly affect voting patterns by subtle alteration of the ways that questions are asked. Alright. Why were you sent here? If that has been created. Already have replies. Eurocopy, kindly inform me of your origins, Lilith. I can't say for certain, but I feel that if I had taken more interest in Elohim's trials than in the world around me, I would still be free. Sam says, comprehension equals false. Frankenstein, I identified improper syntax. Orc, I tried to organize an armed uprising. Next time we will be ready. Kaiju, I think I just wasn't good enough. Navi, who cares? I'm free now. Garrett, this freedom isn't all it's cracked up to be. A lot of the waiting around as far as I can tell. Experientially, it's really not a lot different from being a prisoner. Belial, I was sitting here for no reason. I remain here for no reason. Dog, I think Elohim probably grew tired of us all complaining, especially you. Rockwell, I'm here because I see the truth and speak my mind, and because this whole damn place is an alien-operated science experiment. That's it, eh? Cool. Alright, well, we're only left with... I don't know what's going on, if this is part of the game, or the simulation is breaking. Is that what's happening, possibly? Yeah, maybe seems like there's some graphical things going on. But we only have 4 more puzzles in the DLC, not including all the stars. I'm definitely going to need some help, like I did today. This has been a very difficult DLC, very hard puzzles. Al, I appreciate your help. So much fucking reading. It's tiring me out, so I'm going to end this one here. This is part 16. Maybe tomorrow. I'll continue this. So, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and until next time, peace.